Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The Boston Celtics have been somewhat quiet in the trade market recently, as the team has been left out of the whirlwind of moves taking place in the Western Conference. With several huge trades reshaping the landscape in the West, some notable players have found new homes. However, the Celtics have not been involved in any of the major deals that have made headlines. They were never in contention for high-profile players like De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, or even Luka Doncic, as their focus remains on maintaining a solid roster heading into the postseason. While Boston may not have had a shot at the biggest names, there were still opportunities for them to add valuable depth. For example, players like Kevin Huerter, who was part of a trade over the weekend, could have been an excellent addition to the Celtics bench. Though not a star player, Huerter would have provided much-needed scoring and shooting ability, bolstering their depth in crucial games. However, the Celtics had to look elsewhere to make any potential moves, as they are limited in their ability to make trades due to their position in the salary cap structure. One trade, in particular, could present an interesting opportunity for the Celtics. The Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers recently completed a deal that, on the surface, didn't make huge waves in the NBA. While neither team involved in the trade saw immediate, game-changing impacts, this transaction could have significant long-term implications for Boston, especially with one of the key figures involved now becoming a potential buyout candidate. P.J. Tucker, who was part of the deal between the Clippers and the Jazz, is now expected to be bought out. After falling out of the rotation with the Clippers, Tucker finds himself in a position where his next move could be to join a team with championship aspirations. Despite his reduced role this season, Tucker remains a respected veteran known for his defensive prowess and leadership, traits that could prove invaluable to a team like Boston. If Tucker is indeed bought out, the Celtics are likely to pursue him in the buyout market. Adding a player of Tucker's experience would provide Boston with much-needed defensive stability, especially as they look to solidify their roster ahead of the postseason. Tucker's ability to play multiple positions and his well-established reputation as a tough, defensive-minded player make him an ideal fit for a Celtics team aiming for another championship. With the Celtics currently sitting in a tough spot due to their second-apron status, making any trades is difficult. As a result, pursuing players via the buyout market might be their most realistic option to enhance the roster without breaking the bank. This strategy would allow them to add pieces that can contribute immediately, especially as the team works to overcome some inconsistencies in their recent performances. Looking ahead, Boston has their sights set on repeating as NBA champions for the first time in a decade. Their recent strong form, winning 4 of their last 5 games, suggests that they are beginning to hit their stride. As the trade deadline passes, the Celtics will likely be one of the first teams to target available buyout players, putting them in a strong position to make a move that could bring them even closer to their championship goal. Despite Tucker's modest stats this season, averaging only 2 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 1 steal per game, his leadership and defensive capabilities could prove essential for the Celtics in their pursuit of another title. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The possibility of Joel Embiid donning a Boston Celtics jersey has sent shockwaves throughout the NBA world. Speculation around the MVP center's future continues to dominate conversations, particularly after some tense moments with the Philadelphia 76ers that have raised more than a few eyebrows. A potential move to Boston, a city with a rich basketball legacy, could send the Celtics from title contenders to undeniable favorites. But how close is this reality? And what would it mean for the Celtics' championship aspirations? One thing is certain. The drama surrounding Embiid's situation is far from over. Embiid, a 7-time NBA All-Star and 2023 MVP, has long been the face of the 76ers, earning accolades and solidifying his place among the league's elite. However, recent reports of tension within the team, including a controversial incident involving a reporter and his own teammate Tyrese Maxey's public critique, have cast doubt on his future in Philadelphia. These events have fueled speculation that Embiid might be looking for a fresh start, and if he were to leave, Boston has become an intriguing potential landing spot. What makes Boston particularly enticing is its championship pedigree and a roster brimming with talent. The Celtics are already a top-tier team in the Eastern Conference, with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown leading the charge. The addition of Embiid would make them an almost insurmountable force, bringing his dominant inside presence, scoring ability, and elite defense to complement their already potent defensive attack. Imagine Embiid anchoring the defense while Tatum and Brown take care of business on the perimeter. This would make Boston the most well-rounded team in the league. Despite these tantalizing possibilities, the road to acquiring Embiid is fraught with hurdles. The Celtics would likely need to part with key players or future assets in order to make a trade work, not to mention the logistics of managing Embiid's injury history and salary cap considerations. Furthermore, the 76ers may not be so eager to part with their franchise player, especially with the potential of a renewed championship window next season. The negotiation process, though, could be far from straightforward, adding yet another layer of drama to this already captivating saga. Joel Embiid's playing style is a unique blend of finesse and power, making him one of the most versatile centers in NBA history. Standing at 7 feet tall, Embiid combines an extraordinary basketball IQ with an almost unguardable offensive game. He can dominate in the paint with his size and strength, but what sets him apart is his ability to stretch the floor, hitting mid-range jump shots and even three-pointers with consistency. This range would mesh perfectly with the Celtics' up-tempo offense, allowing them to diversify their scoring attack and make them even more difficult to defend. On the defensive end, Embiid is just as imposing. His shot-blocking ability and physical presence in the paint would instantly elevate Boston's defense, which already ranks among the top in the league. With the Celtics known for their aggressive, switch-heavy defense under head coach Joe Mazzulla, Embiid's mobility and elite rim protection would give them another layer of security, particularly in the postseason where every possession counts. His presence could turn the Celtics into an impenetrable fortress, frustrating opponents at both ends of the court. Personality-wise, Embiid has always been larger than life, both on and off the court. Known for his playful, trash-talking demeanor, he is a true character in the NBA. His infectious energy and passion for the game could be a huge boost for the Celtics, injecting even more fire into a locker room already full of competitors like Tatum and Brown. While Embiid's recent conflicts in Philadelphia have raised concerns, his charisma and leadership qualities should not be underestimated. In Boston, he could thrive in a culture of accountability and championship ambition, potentially bringing out the best in his teammates. Under Joe Mazzulla's leadership, Embiid could be the final piece that propels the Celtics to another championship. Mazzulla's tactical adjustments and emphasis on player development would complement Embiid's strengths, allowing him to maximize his impact in both traditional and unconventional ways. Whether it's in crunch-time situations or throughout the regular season, Embiid's ability to score, rebound, and defend would be invaluable to the Celtics' title quest. The potential for such a dynamic partnership could transform Boston into the league's most fearsome contender. As fans and analysts alike eagerly watch for any clues or official statements from the 76ers, one thing is certain. The idea of Joel Embiid in green has already sparked a frenzy. Will the Celtics be able to pull off what would be one of the most seismic trades in recent NBA history? Or will this tantalizing dream remain just that, a dream? Stay tuned, because the coming weeks could hold the answers to this story that's bound to change the landscape of the NBA. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.